All right, so the next part is going to be about events. I know Erica got to see part of my setup at an event this last weekend in Santa Maria. So this is my event setup, but I want you to know, so I'm usually back here, but if I'm back here, what's the first thing you notice? If you're walking by, what's the first thing you're going to stop and see? Mm-hmm. You're going to stop and see the sign. Mm-hmm. And so this is what happens. This is what I do because I'm always wearing Crazy Eye. The echo is driving me bonkers.
Yes.
But it's free rental. So, okay, so when people are walking by, I'm just going to say it because it's me. Shit you not, the first thing they do is they all stop and they're reading it. So they're stopping right here and they're reading. So while they're stopping their reading, and I'm standing back here with my glasses off going blurry half the day to show my crazy eye or my half face, is I see them walking and they're stopping and reading. Now this part I'm giving credit to Lisa Fuller because she has helped me with, we did Strawberry Festival together, and that was not life-changing, but it was huge change for my events. And my events have done better because I'm more open. And I've also figured out when these people are walking by, and I have a big horizontal sign. It has a face on it. It says something about beauty, and it's great. You can see it from far away. This here is the stopper. This is what they're stopping and they're reading. And then they're looking at me, and then they're looking at the sign, and then they're looking at me, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to come see my crazy eye? And they're like, what? Is this fake eyelashes? You bring them over, they come over, and I'll be like, come check out my crazy eye. And they're like, what the heck is a crazy eye? But it stops them and it brings them over. So that to me it's a must-have because it's straight or curved, but that's just, it's a must-have. The one thing I have figured out about the table is, and this is something Lainey and I were talking about it, is keep it simple. Keep it as simple as possible. As obviously right now I still have the old stuff, but then I still have the new, and I have just a few things that I feel are must-haves that we need to have. But the most thing to me is simple. I've seen some that the tables, I'm going like, that's too much. You really should not have that much on the table because and what's missing? What do you not see here? And I used to always have them on my table.
The mineral powders?
Nope. I'm gonna grab some real quick. I used to have some other stuff on the table. Oh, it's because I'm out there with the echo. What's missing? And they always say to have them. I know I've heard many of the presenters say to have it.
Testers?
No.
I can't see her.
Sherry Brown says the most important thing to have is mascara. Now, she does not put out like the lipsticks. I don't have before or after pictures. I don't have mascara pictures.
I don't either. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I didn't think of it.
And my shows have done better since then. So I don't have mascara pictures. This is what I have. So when we're talking about, like right now I've got 2 different mascaras, and I have one price on the table. I don't have my mascara prices. So when they're asking me the price, I'm going to be like, well, right now, this is on sale because this is going bye-bye. So this is on sale for $25. You can get the new enhanced for $32, or I have my show special. And with that, you can get the 3D, they get a choice which 3D they want, an eye pigment and a liner for $52. But if you don't want that pigment, you can get a lip gloss of your choosing for $55. So I've hit all 3 prices right at that point. And I'm not posting prices because maybe tomorrow on the second day, I just may drop the price a little. I haven't done that since doing this setup. This has by far been the best because you don't want them going through, you want them to see different stuff that you have But you don't want them sitting here like looking at all the lip glosses and everything, because you don't want them flipping through catalogs. I've seen the tables that have the catalogs, but the bad part is if you have someone here looking at a catalog, what are they doing?
Blocking.
They're blocking, and like Sherry Brown has said in her videos, you've got other people, and I have seen it when I made the mistake my very first year, is people will walk up and they want to see and buy, but they can't because this person is hogging the space because they're flipping through this catalog. Or not a catalog, but like a photo album.
I hate that.
So you want to get them here, and this is, keep it simple, don't sit. I don't sit. I lied. I may sit when John's covering here, I will go back there and I'll suck down a deep pit sandwich or whatever real quick. I don't sit. This is one thing, I keep my master catalog handy. It's right here. Anything that I may need real quick is here. Right now, until while we have the original and this, I do keep them both out. And I talk about them both. I mean, I'm upfront and honest with people. And they always ask, which one do you like best? For me, it's hard because I love them both, honest to gosh. The other thing that I have found that John and it works really well. John does all the events with me, just in case anyone didn't know. Erica saw him there that day. This is what has worked out beautiful. This is my setup. To me, this is my area. This here is my checkout area. So when such woman comes up and she wants a mascara, I'm going to be like, okay, what would you like? You know, after we talk or whatever, I get the mascara and I said, John, Judy wants to get this mascara. Judy, why don't you come over here? John's going to help you check out. John's checking out Judy, and I'm over here working the table. Because you do end up stone soup. I mean, there were times we had like 5 women there or more. So I'm here watching my stuff, and honestly, if I'm over here doing checkout because I'm here by myself or whatever, and I've got how much money worth of products right here? A lot of money. So people are going to sell stuff. It's going to happen. I have not had anything happen, but I have also been over my table. When your husband works in law enforcement, it's obviously
Nobody's stealing from him.
nobody's stealing from him. So this is where I work. Oh, I have to show you what I just got last week at the car show we did. Lainey, I had tried Lainey's apron. Lainey has the full apron, and I love it. It has a very sensitive neck, and so it irritates my neck. So this woman had these for $6. So I keep this on. I keep my glasses in it, my purse, my mascara demos.
And it looks professional.
It does.
And I'm still wearing my
Okay, so
Crazy
did you
Eye
get the
shirt.
name of the lady that was?
Her name was Rose, and I do have it, but I will find it because it was $6.
Yeah, I want
And
one.
I'm totally gonna want to get it embroidered. But anything that I need, I'm gonna keep handy here. And then I still have my shirt. It doesn't hurt my neck. My war paint. I've got my war paint on. So when I'm over here and they're like, well, I don't know about liners, and I'm showing, whatever, I'll be like, yeah, look at this. It doesn't come off. It's been on here since 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, depending on the time, that morning. And then it stays on the next day. I sell a lot of the specials. And John and I have kind of kept it we've kept it consistent. Number one, it's easier in my brain. But here at the checkout table, I always do a little enter to win. If you want to take one of those, you can. But I do believe there are even better ones are at Team Glam Squad. But I had made like 1,000 copies, and I'm not throwing them away. So until I use them, I'm using those. I always do a little sign up, and it asks them, if they're interested in a party. The checkout table, I have, I printed these. If any of you want them, we could I uploaded it at Walmart and printed it, whatever. I always have my antibacterial and my lotion because you may not get to leave and go wash your hands, and sometimes it's just gross. I always have a table here, my back, because we have a canopy. So the back table, it's usually where I hide all of my bags. The makeup trunk is on the back and I always have it open, so if I sell a mascara and someone walks away and there's no one, I can go back here, I can grab I have
Replenish.
mascara and refill in it. Having just the little ones here, just easy. Because I can, you know, obviously, John, Karen wants one, ring her up. This is John's area. So you may think, I told you, we're a little crazy. On our table, this is not our table, this is a table from here. On our table at home, Lainey and I were talking about this. It's a smaller table. It's probably like a 2x4. We drilled a hole in it, and in the bottom of my cash box, John drilled a hole. So we do bolt it to the table.
Smart.
Because I do not want anybody running off with my money. But if they can't get it off, even if they did distill it, I will probably never do events alone unless it was really, really small. But they're not going to take my cash box.
This is a brilliant idea.
So inside the cash box, obviously we have all of our change, but we also have a counterfeit
Stick.
pen,
Yeah.
and I keep our credit card swipers in there. I always have my tool bag. This is my tool bag. The 5,000 page presenters agreement, I always have with me. Always have your calendar, because you never know, you may get someone set up an appointment. The biggest thing that I think is my biggest lifesaver, clothespins. Because I pin up the sides. Erica, last weekend, we ended up being put in the dirt. So I always, and I don't want anyone tripping.
I know, I looked at that and went, oh my gosh, they're in the dirt, how horrible.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna pin this one up
It was
real quick.
dirty. It was
Just take a clothespin. They are huge lifesavers. Zip ties, John and I had to dip in the zip ties last weekend because we forgot the bottom of the stand. So we zip tied that to our canopy. So a lint roller, and I've used it. And of course I have my inhaler, always have wipes because, that's my tooth flossers. Like if someone wants to try the splurge on their hand or the liners, they can use it to wipe off.
Instead of giving them one of your
Expensive shine.
I'm not giving them my
shine
shine cloths, I'm sorry.
I did
We all know I already cut them in half. Receipt book. You should be keeping all receipts. At the top of here, I always write down which event it is. So last week it said Cupcakes for Cancer. I always have them fill out their name and I get their email or phone number. I prefer email because then I set them up on my MailChimp. That's what it is. Something that I think is very important for John and I is we have an event journal. So our first year doing Stone Soup, when we were getting ready for this year's, is I can go to my Stone Soup notes and I'm gonna be like, okay, last year we sold 31 mascaras and we sold which liners, lip gloss, whatever, I know exactly what I sold that time. So when we go this year, well, there it is. Stone Soup, we sold 32. So I know what sold more and what I need to order or whatever. That to me has been really, really helpful because it's gonna just kind of show when another presenter asks me, well, how much do you really sell at your events? And if for some reason I didn't have it in my head, which mostly I don't, I can go back and look. So that to me is really important. This here is got bags, and Olivia, you had said the bag was really cute. Before I did a paper zebra bag, just a little paper zebra bag. My little card fit in it perfect, and my mascara was perfect. But if you had that little tiny bag, what's the first thing you're gonna do with it?
You're gonna throw it away.
Well, yeah, eventually
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
shove
throw
it in
away.
your purse.
I'm gonna shove it in my purse. So who here at this huge event is gonna know that I just bought this amazing mascara from that crazy lash lady? No one, because it's shoved in their purse. I can't take credit for this idea, it's my sister-in-law's idea. She said, Carmen, because she sells Damsel, you've got to get these cute lipstick bags that are on
My girlfriend's house.
my girlfriend's house, thank you, Erica. And women are walking around with this. So at the car show we did, not the last one, a couple weeks ago, I had someone come up and be like, hey, are you the one with the lipstick bags? Oh, why, yes, I am. Because she saw this bag, because they can see, I put business cards, because I have over 2,500 Blitz cards with the old mascara. Everyone is getting a lot of Blitz cards. What they do with them.
Sharing is caring.
I tell them, let me use that one, sharing. There's a bunch of cards in there, share. I keep a bunch of them. I always give one, and we have them sitting up there. That's also John's job. He always refills my Blitz cards if I'm running low, because anyone that comes up, they're getting a card. I have a little sample, so if they make a purchase, I'll give them a sample. Even if they don't, I'll give them one. But we've been giving out catalog, extra Blitz cards until I run out, and I've got a whole box still to go through. They're getting a bunch. And then their mascaras in there, and so when they're walking around with this bag,
And I would ask someone, I would go.
and they're
like,
seeing this, because they have it on their wrist or they're holding their hand, they're gonna see it.
And it's cute.
And it's cute, and it's not shoved in the purse, and then they're coming saying, hey, are you the one with the lipstick bag? With the mascara stuff. Yep, that would be me. So, so I always had this stuff here, but I think what's great about having the checkout area, if you have another presenter that can help, if you have a teenage daughter that can help, or a husband like John who wears his Real Men Sell Lashes shirt that will do it with you, you're selling mascara and you're getting these people, your customer, out of the way so other people can come up. And you're not leaving your table, and that's kind of your focus. So, demos. The last couple times I have done demos, there have been, I had a group of 3 that came over, 2 out of the 3 after doing the demo. The one I thought, there's no way she's not gonna buy one. I know she's not gonna buy one. I did the demo on her and she walked away with one. The one I thought for sure was gonna buy one, did not. So demos, I just use the, I just have them. The little disposable ones.
They're in your apron.
Oh. So yeah, and then you can also get them online. And I just use one for the gel. I just get it in there really good. And I'm still using this one. And I'll try this one, and they will still buy that one. They'll buy whichever one they want. But for now, until I run out of that, I'm not gonna open a new one. So, and it's a write-off. Any questions about the events part? I think that's everything that I had here for that. Check out War Paint, Crazy Eye, and smile. Because if you're not approachable, they're not gonna wanna come over to resting bitch face because it's not approachable. You need to be approachable. And that's huge. When you have your makeup done, I did half face one day, and I always do crazy eye and crazy brow now. But being approachable is huge because I have seen the differences. And the most important thing is have fun. And I think that's it. Any questions? No? It's okay.
Medical emergency.
Okay, you're good.